Miss Sawyer, you are a hairdresser who owned and operated a braiding salon in a building managed by the defendant, Mr. Barksdale. And you're suing your former landlord for $610 for braiding his daughter's hair, for which he's never paid you. Now, this dispute started when you wanted to install a sink in your braiding salon to help with business. Mr. Barksdale agreed to do the installation. In exchange, you were to braid his 11-year-old daughter's hair.
Yeah.
You braided her hair, just as you agreed, but he never installed the sink. In fact, he evicted you.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Barksdale, you say, yes, there was this agreement where I was to install the sink and she was to braid my daughter's hair, but that didn't give her the right to stop paying rent, which is what she did, and that's why she had to be evicted. And as for any money that you might owe her for braiding her daughter's hair, you say you owe her nothing.
Correct.
Now, Ms. Sawyer, why don't you tell us about this braiding salon?
I first rented the shop in 2016.
And when did you become involved with the building?
2024.
Ms. Sawyer, did you deal directly with rent with Mr. Barksdale, or was there somebody else?
I was paying to him directly.
You might be surprised, but I know very little about hair braiding. No, this is your salon.
This is my salon. All those you seen, they were for sale, and everything is gone by him. He moved everything. I don't know where he took them.
Ms. Sawyer, how long does it take to braid, typically, a client's hair?
It depends on what you're doing. I hate to say how big is your head. I always say how much hair you have. If it's a kid, like his daughter, she will be crying, moving, and all that. It will take, if I'm supposed to take 2 hours, it will take me 4 hours.
Now, at some point, Mr. Barksdale, did Ms. Sawyer approach you about the installation of a sink?
Yes.
And when was that? Ms. Sawyer, do you know?
When I moved in after the renovation.
Oh, okay. So you've been there since 2016,
16.
but you did renovations last year.
Yeah.
And then you moved back in, and then you asked Mr. Barksdale to help you install the sink?
Yes, sir.
And when did you sign that lease?
In April.
April of 2024?
2024.
And what were the term of that lease?
I signed the lease for 3 years.
Okay. Is that your understanding of the lease as well, Mr. Barksdale? It's a 3-year lease?
It was a year lease, month to month.
Are you guessing, or you know that?
I'm guessing.
Okay. Were you the one who collected the rent?
I was.
All right, so back to the installation of the sink.
He came to the shop. I have a picture of the sink. Everything was so nice in my shop.
Okay. And it was Mr. Barksdale who was going to install it?
Yeah, he told me he will install it. And I said, okay, when I'm ready, I'll let him know. And then he said, okay, let's make a deal. What about I braid my daughter? Just give me $150 to buy the stuff that I don't have. I said, okay, deal.
So that's $150 to buy things to help him in the installation that he didn't have. Mr. Barksdale, is that your understanding of the arrangement?
It was originally $500 to install our sink. $200 of that $500 was for materials, and the other $300 was for my labor.
No.
Okay.
But
did Miss Sawyer braid your daughter's hair?
she did.
Okay. What would be the typical price you would charge someone if you didn't have this arrangement?
180 and up. For kids like her age is 150.
Okay. Did you have any objection to the braiding job that you did with your
So
daughter?
she did braid my daughter's hair 3 times. 2 out of the 3 times, it was a barter trade, if you will, to install the sink in question. The 3rd time I paid, she owed back due rent again, and I took that off, which was $250. She charged me.
So she braided your daughter's hair as per the agreement. Did you install the sink?
No.
Why didn't you install the sink?
One, she never told me to install the sink. She never gave me the funds. She said she was struggling for money to get her business up and going, and then she since was evicted. And then I get a text message.
I was not evicted. I don't have no eviction notice. You went and moved my stuff to the storage.
Okay.
I don't even know where my
Ms.
stuff
Sawyer,
are.
trust me, we're going to get to that.
Okay.
But I'm going to pass this to Judge Tweldy.
Mr. Barksdale, I think I heard you say that the lease term was for a year.
Yes.
Did you read it?
No, it was a long time ago. I didn't even, I submitted what I had.
So the lease start date is April 1st, 2024, and lease end date is March 31st, 2027.
Okay.
Dear
So
Jesus.
it's not a year,
Yep.
it's 3 years.
Fair enough.
Okay. How much was the rent a month, Ms. Sawyer?
Electric was 200 and the rent was 750.
How long were you at the shop?
Before I
unit?
started paying late?
Before you started paying late, yeah.
For like 4 or 5 months,
Okay, Mr. Barksdale, is that true?
I was doing good.
Ever since she moved in, the payments were late.